The Magical Kenya Trail Series Tour continue, and we are in Nandi County, Taptengele Cultural Festival. Peace for tourism promotion and economic development. Tembea Kenya, ujione na ujienjoy. Let the adventure begin.
Kenya is a land of many cultures. More than 40 ethnic communities, each with a unique identity, history, and worldview. These cultures are not just traditions of the past. They are living systems that shape how communities relate with one another, resolve conflict, and interact with the world. Today, we journey to the highlands of Western Kenya, to the rolling green landscapes of Nandi County, home of the Nandi people, a Nilotic community with a rich cultural heritage deeply rooted in peace, unity, and respect for human life. In this video, we explore the importance of Nandi culture. In this video, we explore the importance of Nandi culture in promoting peace and fostering cultural tourism in Kenya, and why preserving this heritage matters now more than ever. The Nandi are part of the larger Kalenjin community, historically known as skilled farmers, warriors, spiritual leaders, and long-distance runners. Traditionally, the Nandi lived in organized settlements governed by age sets, council of elders, and spiritual leaders known as Okoyot. Leadership was not based on wealth, but on wisdom, bravery, and moral authority. Community life emphasized on collective responsibility, respect for elders, strong family ties, harmony between humans, nature, and the spiritual world. These values became the foundation upon which peace and social stability were built. One of the most powerful contributions of the Nandi culture to peace is its indigenous conflict resolution system. Instead of violence, disputes were settled through Council of Elders, Coquette Council, dialogue and truth-telling, compensation rather than revenge, ritual reconciliation ceremonies. When conflict arose, whether between families or neighboring communities, elders intervened to restore balance. The goal was never punishment, but restoring harmony. A famous cultural principle among the Nandi is, peace is stronger than the spear. This philosophy encouraged restraint, forgiveness, and coexistence, lessons that remain relevant in modern Kenya, especially in areas affected by ethnic or political tension. The age system is central to Nandi identity. Every individual belongs to a specific age set that defines their responsibilities, behavior, and role in society. Age sets promote peace by creating lifelong bonds beyond family or clan. encouraging discipline and mutual respect, preventing internal rivalry and chaos. Because members of the same age set see one another as equal, conflict is minimized and cooperation becomes natural. In modern Kenya, this system still influences community leadership, youth mentorship, collective problem solving. It teaches young people that peace is not passive, it is responsibility. Beyond peace, Nandi culture plays a growing role in cultural tourism, a form of tourism that celebrates identity, heritage, and storytelling. Tourists are drawn to traditional Nandi dances and music, cultural festivals and ceremonies, indigenous architecture and homesteads, oral history and storytelling sessions, sacred sites such as hills and forests. Cultural tourism promotes peace by creating economic opportunities, encouraging cultural pride, reducing marginalization, promoting intercultural understanding. Cultural tourism promotes peace by creating economic opportunities, encouraging cultural pride, reducing marginalization, promoting intercultural understanding. When visitors learn about Nandi values of hospitality and coexistence, stereotypes fade and mutual respect grows. The Nandi community is globally renowned for producing elite long-distance runners, legends who have brought honor to Kenya on the world stage. Running in Nandi culture is not just a sport. It symbolizes endurance and discipline. It unites communities. It inspires youth towards positive goals. Sports tourism linked to Nandi culture attracts international athletes, training camps, researchers, and fans. This form of tourism promotes peace by giving young people alternatives to conflict and empowering communities economically. Like many African cultures, Nandi traditions faces challenges: urbanization, loss of indigenous languages, Western influence, decline in traditional mentorship. However, cultural preservation efforts are growing through cultural centers and museums, inclusion of culture in schools' curricula, community festivals, digital storytelling, and media platforms. Preserving Nandi culture is not about rejecting modernity. It is about integrating tradition with progress. Nandi culture offers Kenya valuable lessons. Peace begins at the community level. Dialogue is more powerful than violence. Identity can be a bridge, not a barrier. Culture can be an economic resource. By embracing indigenous systems of peace and cultural tourism, Kenya strengthens national unity and sustainable development. The Nandi people reminds us that culture is not just about the past. Culture is not just about the past. It is a guide for the future. In their songs, stories, and traditions lies a powerful message that peace is cultivated, not imposed, that tourism can educate, not exploit, and that cultural identity, when respected, unites rather than divides. As Kenya moves forward, the wisdom of the Nandi culture stands as a timeless pillar of peace and pride, not just for one community, but for the nation as a whole. Kenya is a nation rich in diversity, a country made up of many communities, languages, and traditions. Each culture carries its own wisdom, history, and values. Among these communities is the Nandi people, a proud Nilotic group living mainly in Nandi County in the Western Highlands of Kenya. The Nandi culture is more than songs and ceremonies. It is a way of life that has shaped how people relate, how they resolve conflict, and how they welcome outsiders. In this video, we explore the importance of Nandi culture in promoting peace and supporting cultural tourism in Kenya. In this video, we explore the importance of Nandi culture in promoting peace and supporting cultural tourism in Kenya, and why preserving this heritage is vital for the country's future. The Nandi are part of the larger Kalenjin community. For centuries, they lived as farmers, herders, warriors, and spiritual leaders. Their society was well organized. Leadership was guided by elders, age sets, and spiritual figures known as the Okoyot. Life in the Nandi community emphasized on respect for elders, strong family bonds, collective responsibility, and harmony with nature. These values created a society where peace was not enforced by force, but maintained through shared understanding and moral responsibility. One of the most powerful aspects of the Nandi culture is its traditional approach to peace. Conflict, when it arose, was not handled through violence. Instead, it was addressed through dialogue and mediation. Council of Elders listened carefully to all sides. Truth was encouraged. Compensation replaced revenge. Reconciliation was the ultimate goal. Peace rituals marked the end of conflict, restoring harmony between families and communities. This traditional justice system helped prevent long-term feuds and strengthened unity. Lessons that still relevant in modern Kenya today. The age set system is central to Nandi identity. From youth to old age, every individual belongs to an age set that defines their role and responsibility. Age sets promote peace by encouraging discipline, creating lifelong bonds, and teaching cooperation over competition. Through this system, young people learn respect, patience, and accountability, qualities essential for peaceful societies. Nandi culture places high value on hospitality, honesty, respect, and self-control. Visitors are traditionally welcomed with warmth. Elders are honored as custodians of wisdom. Disrespect and unnecessary aggression are discouraged. These cultural values promote coexistence, not just within the community, but also with neighboring groups. Cultural tourism focuses on people, heritage, and identity. Nandi culture offers visitors authentic experiences such as traditional music and dance, storytelling and oral history, cultural ceremonies, indigenous foods, and visits to the sacred sites and landscapes. Tourism based on culture creates income, strengthens cultural pride, and encourages peaceful interaction between communities and visitors. Tourism based on culture creates income, strengthens cultural pride, and encourages peaceful interaction between communities and visitors. When people understand one another's culture, fear and stereotypes disappear. The Nandi region is globally recognized for producing world-class athletes. Running is deeply rooted in Nandi culture. Running is deeply rooted in Nandi culture, symbolizing endurance, discipline, and resilience. Sports tourism attracts athletes, researchers, and fans from around the world, contributing to local economies and promoting peaceful global connection. Modernization poses challenges: loss of language, urban migration, declining traditional mentorship. However, preservation efforts are growing through education, cultural festivals, museums, and digital platforms. Preserving culture ensures that future generations inherit wisdom of peace, unity, and identity. Preserving culture ensures that future generations inherit the wisdom of peace, unity, and identity. The Nandi culture teaches us that peace is built through dialogue, respect, and shared values. It shows us that culture can be a source of unity and economic growth through tourism. As Kenya continues to develop, embracing indigenous cultures like that of the Nandi people is essential for sustainable peace and national pride. Culture is not just history. Culture is the foundation of peace. And in Nandi culture, that foundation stands strong. And in Nandi culture, that foundation stands strong. Visit Kenya. Welcome to Kenya. Let the adventure begin. Travel the world with me, your boy Stevie God. Tembea Kenya, ujione na ujienjoy. Peace.
Era Hey ho!